Yo, I'm back. This your boy CJ. I'm back. My new YouTube page, CJ Goodfella Sports and Entertainment. Hit the subscribe button too. Here I'm gonna be doing things outside of boxing, basketball, football, politics, movie reviews, everything that's deal with entertainment and everyday life. Touching on different topics, hot topics, different big news topic, activist news, all different type of things I see going on in the news. So I mean, you can get more for your buck here. And I'm still with the Classical Boxing family, of course, and my boys. And for all your sports needs, I basically am running the Colossal Sports Zone page, so that's where I'll be posted at. And you get your Detroit stuff here too: Lions, Pistons, Tigers, all that good stuff here. I'll be putting on my Motor City Lions talk stuff here too. That's another page I run for the Lions, so I definitely advertise that on here and give you game day reviews, and did it be a review after the draft. But let's hop into this mock draft, my last version, 21 through 32, and I'll run through all 32 of them. I'm at the end of the video. So at number 21, I got the Green Bay Packers selecting Timmy Jernigan, a defensive tackle out of FSU, Florida State University. Definitely will help the Green Bay Packers up front. That's where they're having their biggest problem at, stopping the run and getting after the passer. He helps in both of those categories. And DJ Raji has been sliding since the Packers won a championship a couple years ago. And they're just big and slow, too big and slow up front, and they're not stopping the run. So it's really not helping. So Timmy Jernigan can definitely be a good pick there. And then number 22, I slide to the Philadelphia Eagles. I got the Eagles selecting Justin Gilbert, a playmaker at cornerback. If he can't come in and contribute at cornerback right away, he can return kicks, return punts. He's a playmaker out there. He gives up some big plays sometimes, but with more technique, I think he'll learn. He's a bigger corner, 6'1", 6'2", known for making plays on the ball and taking it back for 6. So definitely Philadelphia needs some more playmakers to develop in the backfield, in their back end. So can never have too many playmakers, especially after losing Deshaun Jackson. Can help in the run, in the return game. At number 23, I have the Kansas City Chiefs taking Odell Beckham Jr. They don't really have a number 2 receiver. Nani Avery is okay, fragile, don't want to get hurt. Not really number 2, more of a number 3 or number 4. And Odell Beckham Jr. could definitely help them. He's a good explosive receiver. Had a little bit of drops in college, but I think he'll pan out here and help stretch the field for Alex Smith. At number 24, I have the Cincinnati Bengals selecting Kyle Fuller. They lost Leon Hall last year to Achilles tear versus the Lions. I was watching that game, so I think Kyle Fuller definitely helped them with Drake Kilpatrick. Terrence Newman's getting up there in age. They definitely need some help on the back end and getting a little bit younger. And Leon Hall and Terrence is not getting any younger, so they get another corner they could develop. Drake Kilpatrick starting to come into his own, so I definitely think Kyle Fuller would be a good pick for them if they don't go quarterback. Number 25, the San Diego Chargers. I see him had a lot of trouble in the back end. I see him selecting cornerback Justin Verrett out of TCU, explosive. About 5'9" and 5'10", shorter corner, but I mean he's very explosive, a playmaker. Plays like he's 5'11", 6 foot. So it's a good look for them. They need a lot of help in their back end with Peyton Manning being in their division. At number 26, I have the Cleveland Browns. They could go corner, but it's really not corners to take care. You could go Bradley Roby, but he had another incident again, so I don't think they'd go Bradley Roby. I think they'd go Brandon Crooks out of Oregon State University. Built in the mold of Steve Smith type receiver, very explosive, good route runner, good hands, and could be an excellent pair with Jordan Cameron and Josh Gordon also. So, and if they add a quarterback, they have a nice little offensive attack coming through for the next quarterback they eventually get in there. At number 27, the New Orleans Saints, losing Lance Moore last year. Nick Toon really not stepping up. I have the New Orleans Saints selecting Cody Latimer out of Indiana, fast rising receiver, big receiver, playmaker, can run. I think running in the 4.4s in his pro day. He was hurt. He didn't run at the combine, but definitely a big playmaker for Drew Brees and go around with Marcus Colston. So and go around with Kenny Stills they had last year. So just giving Drew Brees another weapon and taking care of him and not having to worry about re-signing Lance Moore. So that's a good pickup. And then for the Carolina Panthers, they lost Jordan Gross. He retired. Offensive tackle Morgan Moses out of Virginia could definitely provide some help for Cam Newton in blocking. You got to protect Cam. He was sacked a lot last year, and they definitely can go receiver. But I think it's so many deep receivers they can go later and grab a receiver. At number 29, I have the Patriots. They can go receiver too, but I have them selecting Rashid Hageman out of Minnesota, athletic defensive tackle. Definitely wanted to develop and learn behind Vince Wilfork. So when he's ready to walk the door, he can move in and be the vocal point of that middle of that defense. And it'll be another young guy to play with for Bill Belichick. He loves those front seven guys. At number 30, I have the San Francisco 49 taking Kanoe Ely out of sorry if I butchered your name, out of Missouri. Very athletic defensive end. Played on the other side of SEC Player of the Year, Michael Sam. Very athletic, can get after it, and provides them some insurance in case Aldon Smith gets in trouble or they want to bring him back, or he loses his last strike, or he gets suspended. So another pass rusher for them to play with if they don't move up and get another receiver, which is they looking to do from all reports I'm hearing. Number 31, I have the Denver Broncos upgrading their defense. They can go offensive line here, but Mr. Barton out of Notre Dame, but I have them picking Louis Nix out of Notre Dame, which is a good defensive tackle to put him with Pot Roast. Pot Roast is getting up there in age, and he would be younger and a little bit less to pay. But them two together would definitely help Talib and DeMarcus Ware, which they acquired in the offseason. So that'll be an outstanding pick for John Elway and the Broncos. And then number 32, the Seahawks. They lost Sidney Rice. They lost Golden Tate. I have them taking Dante Montier out of Ole Miss, a big athletic receiver that's a go-getter, that gets the ball at the highest point, very athletic, something that can help Russell Wilson and fill the void for Golden Tate and Sidney Rice being gone. So that was my mock draft so far, and I'll run down the names of all of them. First, Houston. I have Houston taking Jadeveon Clowney. I have the Rams taking offensive tackle Robinson out of Auburn. I have the Jags at number 3 taking Khalil Mack. At number 4, I have the Cleveland Browns taking Blake Bortles. At number 5, I have the Oakland Raiders taking Sammy Watkins. At number 6, I have Atlanta Falcons taking Anthony Barr. At number 7, I have the Tampa Bay Bucks taking Johnny Manziel. At number 8, I have the Minnesota Vikings taking fast-riding quarterback David Carr out of Fresno State. At number 9, I have the Bills protected their franchise quarterback with Jake Matthews out of Texas A&M. At 10, I have the Detroit Lions taking wide receiver Mike Evans. At 11, I have the Tennessee Titans taking C.J. Mosley to help ease the transition to 3-4. At number 12, I have the New York Giants selecting offensive tackle out of Michigan, Taylor Lewan. At 13, I have the St. Louis Rams taking Ha Clinton Dix to help their back end with T.J. McDonald and George Jenkins. At number 14, I have the Chicago Bears taking Calvin Pryor, hard-hitting safety out of Louisville. At number 15, I have the Pittsburgh Steelers selecting athletic and physical cornerback Darqueze Dennard out of Michigan State. At number 16, I have the Dallas Cowboys filling the void in the middle of their defense with Aaron Donald as their 3 technique in the cover 2, Tampa 2. At number 17, I have the Ravens selecting Jimmy Ward to ease the pain of losing James Abedaboo and Ed Reed. At number 18, I have the Jets selecting Marquise Lee to help Eric Decker and Geno Smith out. At number 19, I have the Miami Dolphins selecting Cyrus Cujo to help ease the pain of losing Jonathan Martin and not having to go off of the line to jump even with them. At number 20, I have the Cards kind of reaching but taking D Ford as an elite pass rusher to help their elite defense in Abraham. At number 21, which we just did, Timmy Jernigan going to the Packers. 22, the Eagles selecting Justin Gilbert. 23, the Chiefs selecting Odell Beckham Jr. At number 24, the Chargers selecting Kyle Fuller. At number 25, the Chargers selecting Jason Verrett. 26, Brandon Crooks going to the Cleveland Browns. 27, the Saints selecting receiver Cody Lattimore. 28, the Panthers selecting Morgan Moses, offensive tackle out of Virginia. 29, Rasheed Hageman from Minnesota going to the Patriots. At 30, I have the San Francisco 9 turning Kenoa Ely out of Missouri, defensive end. Number 31, I have the Denver Broncos selecting Louis Nix. And number 32, Dante Montier to the from Ole Miss to the Seattle Seahawks. And look out for my last pre-draft video on Boom or Bust. Players I think that's going to be a good, and players I think that's going to be a bust. A little bit from the first 2 or 3 rounds players. And I definitely have a pre-draft review video after day 1 and I do one that Sunday after the draft, after all of it's been done. So I appreciate you supporting it. Remember, hit the subscribe button. We go.